Hi guys, welcome back to my new YouTube video. Today I will be showing you guys how I achieve my everyday makeup look. Yeah, hope you guys like it. Stay tuned in and yeah, enjoy. Hi guys, so we got our headbands on, got our ring light, everything is good to go. So let me show you guys how I do my everyday makeup look. I prep my skin with my cleanser first, and at night I exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week. Like last night I just did some masking. I do the clay mask and yeah, so cleanse, exfoliate, and then I tone my skin because as you guys can see I do have some discoloration right here, so I kind of try to even it up because I used to have really bad acne. Sometimes I do my pore minimizing and also my vitamin C, or I do like different kinds of masks here and there. For example, like if I'm really dehydrated, I do kind of more of like a moisturizing mask, but often I do the clay mask 2 to 3 times a week just to kind of get the pores out too and everything. So yeah, and then I finish up with eye cream, and I do use the Gusha, like the stone, how to pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but yeah, I do use that often, and it actually does make a big difference. So yeah, let's get started. I just want to put on a disclaimer that I'm not a beauty guru, no nothing, and I just got a few requests from my last video, my haul, my clothing haul, from other people to do my makeup routine that I did with that, so I figured I'll just kind of show you guys how I do it. And yeah, so I like to start off with my primer. I actually do like to apply anything that I'm using directly onto my skin. I don't know, I just feel like there's such a big difference into it, and personally I find that, you know, I don't waste as much product as I do because I put it in my hand first and then it gets into your face and yada yada. So yeah, so I just put my primer, and I also like to prime my eyes and my eyebrows around that area. So as I said, I'm very oily, so I do like to use kind of like an oil mattifier to kind of like mattify my face. So as I said, I like to put it directly into my face, just like this. Not a beauty guru, girl. There you go. Okay, so now that my skin is prepped and ready, I am going to apply my foundation. So with my foundation, my skin changes like every season. I get pretty tan in the summer, so I do have to kind of switch up my foundations here and there every season. What I like to do is to really have that finished look. I kind of like to start with a CC cream, complexion corrector cream. So I like to start with that just to kind of like give my face kind of that base, and to the areas especially that I have very much like redness and stuff. So I do like that, and I focus more on my cheeks and all the areas that have redness and unevenness because it's a complex corrector cream. I like to use a cream to powder foundation on top of that, and I also do contour and shape my face with the cream foundation. So right now I'm kind of going in with more of a warmer cream foundation to kind of match up the look. As I said, sometimes it's really frustrating for me in like winter to spring because I really had to kind of like almost mix my foundations together because your girl have a hard time finding the right shade. I'm very oily, so I find that the cream to powder foundation actually really helps my skin to kind of like, you know, blend in throughout the day and less oily throughout the day. So yeah, this is what I use. As you can see, it matches more of my skin now. Yeah, that's why I really do like mixing up my foundations and stuff. So for my foundation, next step that I do is putting on my under eye corrector, my concealer, and shaping up my face. So I do use under eye corrector because it kind of just lightens up my look, especially in my pictures. I look more awake and we want to look awake. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I like to put it in the corner right here, and just one here in the corner. In that way, that's really gonna like lift your face. I like to go here. I also like to put it under my eyebrows and shape it up. So I like to kind of blend it all in with my brush first, and then I'm gonna go ahead with my beauty blender and blend everything in. So I like to kind of like just spread it out a little bit right there. Personally, I find doing your makeup so therapeutic. Like, I don't know, it's just so therapeutic for me. Like when I'm having a bad day, I should be putting on makeup for no reason, and it makes me feel better. Like, I'm such a big believer that when you look good, you feel good. So yeah. And I like to go in with my brows. See, it just gives me that, it just gives me that shape, the butt. Oh my god. Now that I have it all spread out, I'm going in with my beauty blender. So I like to use kind of like this kind of beauty blender, right? And I like to damp it. So I damp it with water, and I to press it on. Here, just close by my ear, and then I go down, just like that. See, kind of gives more of that like actual contour where the light hits. Don't come for me, I'm blending it still. And for the top, I like to kind of make dots. I heard that it's better to do it kind of like in circle motions rather than lines going down. Not quite sure why, but I said a non-beauty guru, and all the beauty gurus out there says it, so we're gonna do it. And then I like to go here too. And we blend. So I like to use this for blending, and I like to blend upwards. Because as I said, we are wanting more of that look. And I also like to kind of contour my nose. Ever since I was little, I've always kind of been insecure about my nose. So I remember when I was like in middle school, I would like heavy contour my nose. But now I'm learning how to love my nose, and it's part of my heritage, right? And it's part of my dad's family. So I learned how to kind of, you know, embrace it. And I also like to shape my contour. So yeah. Then I leave it on for a few minutes, and then we brush it off. And this is when I do my eye makeup. But with my extensions, I tend to not do eyeshadow as often because I kind of like to keep my eyelashes clean. But I do like to kind of put more of like a matte or a very light eyeshadow on top of it just to kind of highlight my brows more and give me more of that more awake look. So yeah, as I said, I just kept it simple, very simple, just to kind of like lift my eyes and my eyebrows more. Yeah, so next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on my eyebrows. Kind of focus on the end, kind of like that, and then I outline the outward part of it. Yeah, so I just have that, and then when I shape it, I like to come in and fill the inside now. I really like that in a very natural brows look. And I just get the spoolie part and brush it through. So I usually start with like a lip balm or Vaseline. Honestly, I love Vaseline on my lips. So I line my lips with a nude lip liner. See, this is my favorite lipstick ever. It's just very natural, but it's also kind of like, I don't know, it's very bronze. It looks very orange in camera. But as I said, this is my favorite. I like to kind of like dab it. So as I said, I like to start here and go down. And I like to use kind of like a rosy, orangish blush. I just feel like it fits my skin tone more, and I like to put it in here because it kind of lifts my face up more. Yeah, and to top it all off, I like to set it off with a setting spray. That is all for my everyday makeup routine. So as I said, I do go on my makeup routine a little bit more faster in the morning, especially when I'm in the rush to go to work or I don't know, running errands or something. But for the sake of this video, I kind of took my time and really showed you guys how I apply my primer, my foundation, do my brows and everything. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. All my 36 followers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and subscribing in. I hope to see you guys more often, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment anything down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next Saturday on the next video. Bye!